Hey, happy day 723 of What's She Up To Now. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, Pajama Grandma, at your service. Thinking about who today. Yesterday, I was thinking about my core system, my core message, my core offer, my core everything. I'm kind of getting back to the basics this year, reevaluating what is it that I want to really do now. I've spent a couple years learning stuff and spinning my wheels, testing and trying different things, and I haven't really landed on the thing that just makes my heart sing, the thing I love doing, right? Done a bunch of different stuff, and in the online world, I'm talking in the online world as I've moved from the offline world to the online world, done like a lot of people do, get in, learn a gazillion things, try a different bunch of things, and then figure out what I do and do not like, figure out what I do and do not want to do. And mostly I figured out what I do not want to do. I do not want to run an agency. I do not want to sell services to people. So things like that. I figured out what I don't want to do. So what do I want to do? Core offer, core product, core message, core system. Creating that yesterday, working on that yesterday. A little more to ferret out and do with that. But as I've come to terms with that and settled on what that is for me and the group I want to serve with that, I'm now putting together a program, and I'm asking myself, who are the who's? I don't know how you spell who's, or I would have put who's in the title, but who are the who's? Who are the people? Who are the team members that I'm going to bring on board? The people I'm going to bring on board, the coaches, the mentors, the experts that I want to bring on board to provide the best possible service, the best possible information, the best possible training, skills, tactics, and strategies that people in my target audience can put into effect right now in their lives. I want people to get instant results. People want instant results. How often do you want, I want dinner, but I want it in 5 minutes. We put something in the microwave because I don't want to sit and cook for an hour and a half. How often are we like that now? We're in this instant gratification. I want my result. I want my answer now because I'm so busy. I need to go on to something else as quickly as possible. Mode, mentality. Our society, our world is moving so fast. I think that's why I like living out in the country, because I can go at my own pace. I don't have to go at the pace of everyone else or the pace at other groups of people. Now, of course, we can always make that choice, and we should always make that choice to do what's right for us, do what feels right for us. But a lot of times we're still impacted by our environment. So it's important to pick the environment that suits you. But I'm thinking about today, who are the who's? Who are the people that I want to ask to be a part of this project, a part of this thing, a part of this program moving forward? So I'm brainstorming and I'm looking through, all of my Rolodex and all the people that I know and have come in contact with and worked with in the past, and that would be an awesome fit for this. Now, will some of those who's change over time? Absolutely. I'm sure we'll start with some, and people grow and develop and expand and move on to different projects, but we'll start with a group, and then we'll nurture that group, and we'll create this amazing organization that works together to serve the people that we're serving, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking about who's today. Who's plural, not whose does it belong to, but who is the genius in this area? Who are the people that already know how to do things so well that I want to share them with other people? So working on that today. Supersize Your Business was all about making no bones about something, getting directly to the point, speaking honestly, plainly, up front, no hesitation, just sharing what it is that you have to share in a clear, concise, consistent way. First step in that is deciding what it is that you need to share. What is it that you want to communicate, right? Always step one. Who do you want to work with? Who do you want to work with? Who do you want to work with? Who do you love working with? Who do you want to serve? Who do you want to help solve problems for, etc.? That's always the beginning of everything. When we say start with the end in mind, but the end in mind is the result that you want to get for yourself and other people, and then work backwards from there. I don't know if we do, but I say that, start with the end in mind. So that was today's fun. Today was top five movies or shows that you love, just for the fun of it. What are your top 5 movies or top 5 shows? And I actually had a hard time with this because, when I was younger, this was actually a project for 6 to 9 year olds. When I was 6 to 9, there wasn't much out there. There weren't that many shows or that many movies available for us to watch. Pretty much a movie came out on Sunday night, the Disney Sunday night movie. We'd sit around and watch that. TV shows were few and far between when I was a kid. But we would get attached to them because there weren't very many to choose from. I remember, especially when I was in grade school, we didn't really watch TV. We played outside because there wasn't that much TV to watch, and there was only like 4 channels, maybe. I think maybe 4. I don't remember. Maybe only 3, and then the public channel. But there weren't very many, so we only had maybe 4 options, right? When you only have 4 options, it's easy to say, I'm not going to watch any of this, and so we didn't watch that much television. Nowadays, with Hulu and Netflix and Popcorn Time, and I don't even know what all the products, Amazon Prime, I'm sure there's others that I'm missing, but there's all types of opportunities to watch shows or movies. I mean, constantly. I couldn't even tell you, I'm not a TV or a movie watcher. I am lately because I had the flu over the holidays, so I got kind of in a bad habit of watching more shows and movies than I normally do. But normally my rule for myself was, unless I was riding my exercise bike or walking on my treadmill, I wasn't watching television at all. And television included movies and shows. But over the last 10 years since my sudden cardiac arrest, I've watched a lot of movies and shows as I've been walking on my treadmill and exercise bike, because winter in Wisconsin means a lot of indoor exercise. So that's what's going on with me today. If I can help you in any way, if you are someone that serves women 50 and over, and I guess in health, wealth, or relationships, and you would be interested in being a part of this project, even as an interview for my podcast, a guest speaker interview for just a weekly, not you wouldn't do a weekly, but for a weekly call on any one of the main areas of life: physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, financial, contribution, relationships. If you are an expert in any of those areas and you help serve people, it doesn't have to just be women, but women in those areas, and would love to be interviewed, I would love to have you comment in the comments below. Just let me know, DM me, or DM means direct message me, or hit me up in the comments below and let me know, what is your area of expertise, and we will set something up, because I'm always looking for interviews for the Pajama Grandma podcast, right? I do a daily podcast, but it's mostly me, and I got away from doing interviews as I was moving last fall, and I need to get set up and be doing them again, because I really miss them. I really miss doing interviews. They're fun. Goes back to my old high school journalism days. Anyway, have an absolutely amazing day. If I can help you in any way, hit me up. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow, just updating you on what I'm doing as I transition from the brick and mortar corporate world of lots of different businesses to the online world, and how I'm making that transition as I get to be an older woman and am looking for more freedom and flexibility in my life, because I'm very open about wanting to do what I want, when I want, where I want, with whomever I want, wearing what I want. And that's why I show up in my pajamas. Not because I don't have lots of clothes, believe me, that's not the problem, but because I want to show that I am creating a lifestyle that has the flexibility to do that, to actually live that way. So I can show up in my pajamas, and I'm not afraid to anymore. I used to be afraid to, but I'm definitely not, after 723 days, afraid to show up in my bathrobe or my pajamas anymore. All right, have an absolutely amazing day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.